is the support video for multiplying by multiples of 10 and dividing by multiples of 10 that you'll see on part 1 of the unit assessment. I'm going to make this very small just so we can reference it in case we need it, but we can see that in a couple problems we need to multiply by 10 and 100 and also divide by 10 and 100. So let's just practice an example of this. Let's say I have the number 24.57 and I'm asked to multiply that by 10. First thing I'm going to do is represent that in my place value chart. So let me write 24, which is 2 in my tens, 4 in my ones, 5 in my tenths, and this blue dot will be like the decimal, and 7 in my hundredths. When I multiply by 10, I'm shifting on the place value just one spot. Every time we shift to the left, you can see tens to hundreds to thousands. We're getting 10 times bigger. So I'll shift each digit, and my final answer would be 245.7. And that would be the correct answer. Now, one of the problems will also ask you about multiplying by 100. So let's say I have a number like the problem asks to do 9.562. And if I'm multiplying now times 100, it's just like before, but 100 is 2 shifts on the place value chart. 9.562. And I'm going to shift now, when I shift 1, that's like times 10, times 100 will bring all the digits over here. So my final answer is 956.2. The concept is the same thing with division, except that now I'm shifting in the other direction. I'm getting smaller. So if I have, let's say, 2.06 and I'm dividing it by 100 or 10 to the second power, the first thing I'm going to do is set up this problem in the place value chart, represent it as 2.06. When I divide by 100, I'm shifting it, the 2, if I divide by 10, I shift it once. If I divide by 100, I shift it twice. The 2 would go here, the 0 here, and the 6 would actually be in the 10 thousandths place. Now notice the decimal point needs to stay in the same spot, and there needs to be a value, a placeholder in my tenths place. So 2.06 divided by 100 is 0.206. These concepts hold the same, just shifting once divided by 10, or twice divided by 100, or multiplying by 100. Multiplication, division, just change the direction.